Welcome everyone to today's concert, Our Flame the Song. I'm Rodney Weinkoop, Artistic Director of the Choral Society of Durham. As the COVID pandemic continues to threaten our world, despite encouraging signs of progress, and as we all continue to face fears, grief, loneliness, and isolation, the Choral Society would like to offer the music of this concert as a reminder that we all share a common humanity with those who are in sickness or adversity, and as an affirmation that the flame of hope still abides in each of us, even in the midst of so much sorrow and suffering. Our first piece presents the image of a fragile flame in each of our hearts that is passed through song from one person to another, gathering strength and joining love to love, calling out a healing song of life. The beautiful words of Welsh-Scottish poet Ewan Tate have been set to gorgeous, billowing music by Norwegian composer Kim André Arnesen, and the words can be found in the program that's linked to this online concert. Enjoy.
I give this flame, my flame the song. I pass it from my life to yours. It gathers strength through names we've loved. You catch the flame and your name shines. The fragile flame held in the heart, it joins us all, love to love. The human voice of flame, the song, so fierce its flame, it cries out love. Love gathering, love burning, the life of music's heart.
We know the
wounds,
the tear of grief, the flame extinguished, sudden dark, the silent fall,
the silent
against the empty road, the lives we love, torn out by the rose, the fragile flame held in the heart, it draws us all, love to love. The human voice of flame, the song, so fierce its flame, it cries out love. So far off, yet calling to lives on distant shores.
we gaze at love, love gazes down, see love's tears.
Burn on the ground, love catches fire from the pain.
Love catches fire from the pain. Approaching and calling to lives that cry for song. We're drawn to life, to this music fire of song. Our fears transform through music's peace, to fire of life come
poignant words, "I know why the caged bird sings," became widely known through the poet Maya Angelou, who used this as the title of her memoir and as a prominent image through which she inspired so many people over the years. However, these words originally came from a poem called Sympathy, written by poet Paul Laurence Dunbar, who is the son of former slaves. He was raised in Dayton, Ohio, where Wilbur and Orville Wright at one point helped him publish a high school newspaper of which he was the editor. Dunbar's widow later wrote that the image of a bird beating its wings against the bars of a cage came to Dunbar not as a result of his boyhood job working as an elevator operator, as many had assumed, but from his later work shelving medical books at the Library of Congress. The heat of the sun beating down on the iron grillwork in the library stacks there felt to Dunbar like prison bars. Composer Brian Sharp, who attended high school in the Dayton area, has brought impassioned musical utterance to this highly evocative text.
I know why the caged bird sings. When his wing is bruised and bosom sore. When he beats his paws and he would be free. Tis not a song of joy or glee. I know
Our next three pieces share common roots, originating as they do among enslaved people and their descendants. Kumbaya, almost certainly, according to the Library of Congress, comes from the Gullah people off the islands of the South Carolina and Georgia coasts. The words kumbaya have in recent times been used by politicians and others as a glib shorthand for a simplistic happiness and cooperative attitude, but this betrays its true meaning. Come by here. It is in fact an invocation, a prayer, asking God to come and be near those who cry, those who pray, and those who sing. The well-known spirituals, Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, and Were You There When They Crucified My Lord, give expression to lives in the midst of deepest grief and despair, both personal and sacred, in arrangements by the highly respected African-American composers Moses Hogan and William Grant Still.
Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya.
Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Oh, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, kumbaya. Oh, Lord, kumbaya. Someone singing, Lord, kumbaya. Someone singing, Lord, kumbaya. Someone singing, Lord, kumbaya. Oh, Lord, kumbaya. Oh, Lord, kumbaya.
Were you there when they laid him in the tomb, my Lord?
Were you there?
Green pastures, still waters, love and mercy call your name and lead you to the holy city, Paradise. These comforting words, adapted from Psalm 23, alongside the reassuring words from the Catholic funeral service, were chosen by American composer Z. Randall Stroop for his piece In Paradisum, composed last year to honor all the victims of the coronavirus and the thousands of families who have grieved their terrible losses as a result. Abby Bettinas, another American composer, wrote her setting of Psalm 144, Blessed be the Lord my rock, the day after the 9/11 attack in 2001, as a prayer for the victims and survivors of the disaster. The words offer strength, refuge, and protection, and invoke the Lord's name, beseeching, Stretch forth thy hand from on high, so that we may sing a new song. We conclude this section of our concert with words that promise abiding love between God and those who love God, a love that is as strong even as death. These words from the Song of Solomon are heard here in a gentle, tender setting by Canadian composer Eleanor Daly.
In Paradisum, may angels lead you. In Paradisum, may martyrs greet you and lead you to the holy city. Choirs of angels greet you with Alleluia, Hosanna, Aeternum habeat requiem in Paradisum, Paradisum. Rest. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, and my fortress. Blessed my stronghold, my deliverer, my shield and he in whom I take refuge. Blessed the Lord, my rock, the Lord my rock. We are like breath, our days are like a passing shadow. We are like breath.
We are like breath. Our days are like a passing shadow.
Our days are
like a passing shadow. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, and my fortress, my fortress. Bow thy head, Lord, come down. Stretch forth thy hand from on high. Rescue me, deliver me. I will sing a new song to thee. O God. Set me as a seal upon thine heart, as a seal upon thine heart. For love is strong as death. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can the floods drown it. Neither can the floods drown it. Set me as a seal upon thine heart, as a seal upon thine arm. For love is strong as death, strong as death, is strong as death. Love is strong
Our final work is Andre Thomas's setting of Langston Hughes's visionary poem, I Dream a World, the recording of which comes from an online concert that we presented in November. We offer it again in acknowledgement that we must all maintain our vision with determination and hope. I imagine that all of us here in the Choral Society of Durham share a love with you, a love of peace and freedom and justice and of healing. May the beautiful music in this concert speak to your heart in ways that give you strength and comfort and a sense of shared community as we hope and dream together for a better day and a better world. Thank you for being with us.